Daddy.
It's your present.
What's this?
It's for you.
Who's it from?
Don't
No,
all
sit right
get
here
to
because
open
you're on camera. Sit right here.
on my lap.
You sure you want that, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll crush
You
it.
might not want to.
Crush it like a bug. Who's it to and who's it from?
It's to you from all of us.
Oh.
Except for you.
Little dog zapping collar?
Nah, I don't really like that. Come on. Don't all
I don't know how to open.
a present? You almost get to open a present now?
Firefighters Night Before Christmas. And we're gonna read this now?
Yeah.
Alright, let's settle in for a cold winter's nap. Make a hole. Like they. 'Twas the night before Christmas at the town's fire station, where brave and sleepy firefighters were gathering donations. The same thing was happening in towns, coast to coast. Firefighters were doing the thing that they love most. Sleeping in beds and helping out kids and folks who need assistance and answering their calls regardless of distance. At Christmas time, most of the treasures they sought were gifts for children, which many folks brought. And as they worked hard on this night of all nights, the governor rang up and said, "Something's not right. A sleigh has been spotted with deer all around. There's no one to drive them. St. Nick can't be found." Said the captain, "Don't panic. This must be a first. Seems we've lost Santa. Now what could be worse? Christmas Eve is upon us. We have to act fast to make sure this Christmas will not be our last." The firefighters decided that kids should not know that old Santa was missing. It would be too hard a blow. They dashed to their engines with all their gear on. The sirens were wailing as the trucks rushed along. It was tough, moving fast at this time of day. Through traffic was heavy. It moved out of their way. Couldn't turn a page from the notebook. Seems like the town folks knew something was wrong, so they all did their best to help move things along. The firefighters arrived at the scene, looked around, took hold of their bridles to calm the deer down. One noticed large footprints pressed deep in the snow, so 7 were chosen who were willing to go and follow the tracks, moving slowly and precise. They trailed the signs closely, sometimes checking twice. The prints led to the roof of a very tall house, and they gingerly followed as quiet as a mouse. At the sooty brick chimney, the footsteps had stopped. The firefighters gazed down. Through the flue, a long drop. They saw something moving, could hear a strange sound, then knew right away St. Nick had been found. They heard him call softly, "Is there someone there? It's cold and it's dark, and there's no room to spare. Too many cookies, we're the culprit." "We're here," said the captain. "Nick, are you okay?" "I'm fine, but I'm stuck. I can't move either way." "It must be the pudding," Mrs. Claus fixed. "I ate every bite to the last licks. But please get me out." Each heard Santa sigh, "I know my poor reindeer are ready to fly." "Now don't worry, Santa. You'll be out in a jiff. Guys, get the hooks and the ladders and give them a lift. So the firefighters pitched in, like those crews always do, got a rope around Santa to pull him on through. They shoved and they hoisted and everyone tugged, but dear old St. Nicholas just couldn't be budged. Pretty soon the old gent was beginning to doubt that these hardy firefighters could get him out. I've got an idea, one bystander declared. We use it in training to free a trapped mare. This slippery soap could take care of these troubles, and before Santa knew it, he was covered in bubbles. He was pushed from the top and pulled from the bottom, until at one point St. Nick thought he would pop. Then a brave firefighter slowly let himself down. To stand on St. Nick's shoulders, which brought forth a frown. What are you doing, young fella? Your foot's in my mouth, and you're planning on stomping until I go south. Grab hold of my ankles, the young man replied. Now that's hard to do, son, with arms pinned to my side. And a trusty old firefighter arrived on the scene. Had whiskers like Santa's, but was lanky and lean. He took out a U-Jacks. Each one made a gasp. Said, I'll fix this problem with one well-placed bash. This nervous St. Nick called. What are you going to use that? Hold on there, old-timer. Let's first have a chat. Since nothing else works, Nick, let's give this a try. You'll be free as a bird in the wink of an eye. He heard it overhead, was about to let go, when he heard a small voice calling up from below. Oh, please don't hurt Santa, the little voice piped. There's a much safer way that I know you will like. Up the tall chimney where Santa was parked, 8-year-old Susie called into the dark. My daddy's a fireman, my hero you see. He taught me so much as I sat on his knee. Sometimes the tough things aren't hard at all, and I think I can help, though I'm quite small. St. Nick, if you hear me, above all this noise, let go of your sack, 'cause it's chock full of toys. That idea sounds worthwhile, I'll give it a try. I'll do anything to bid this black chimney goodbye. Though his cramped hands felt numb and his belly was sore, Nick slowly released the large sack with its store. Well, joy of all joys, he could feel lots of more space, so he crept down the chimney with no time to waste. While everyone cheered, Santa Claus touched the ground and was greeted by firefighters who rallied around. You were daring, my friends, thanks for helping me out. And Dad, you taught Susie what caring's about. Now it's late, so I'm asking you firefighters worldwide to help me spread my cheer on this Christmas Eve night. And that's how it happened, the best Christmas ever. Because everyone worked hard and shared fun together. As St. Nick called, great firefighters, it's been a great night. May the glow in your skies come from the sparkle Yule lights. And the firefighters went to bed.